If I say your name, like, honestly, yeah, Melissa,
Yes.
what the hell has 2025 been, please?
A movie, a literal movie. It's been like a two-part docu-series. Like there was the first part of the year where I got married, and then we started out at Kingston. It was going pretty good, and then we got to Philly, which was like the second half or the end of the first half, and then I feel like the second half started. We got to Prefontaine, and it's like nah. You really got a chance to go out there and do something crazy. And so I feel like that's what we've been doing.
Nah, crazy is an understatement. I don't care. That is an understatement. You are a double world champion. Nah. Did you foresee that for 2025?
I did. I wrote it down. I spoke it. I believed it, literally. And everybody, well, I wouldn't say everybody. My village, and they know who they are. My village knew that this was possible, and it was just a matter of getting to the stage to be able to do it. So, yeah,
How proud of yourself are you that
I'm
you actually achieved what you wanted to achieve for yourself?
I'm so proud. I feel like this year I have been battle tested, just not only physically but just mentally as well. Trying to stay into my own bubble, blocking out the outside noise, no matter who may say something, who have something to say, and just staying true to myself, staying true to Melissa, and uh, surrounding myself with people who love me, who see me for me, who sees the work that I put in and day out. I feel like that has been the game changer for me. And also just. How much more disciplined this year I have been versus previous years.
What was the one thing you learned about yourself this year, though?
I feel like the one thing that I learned about myself this year is that, it's one thing to say like, hey, I want to be a world champion, or I want to step outside of my comfort zone, but it's another thing to actually do it. Faith without work is definitely dead. And so, I can say it all day long, but if I don't put in the work to be able to back it up, then like it's a dead dream at that point. And so I feel like this year, even on the days where I didn't necessarily feel like, oh man, my legs are tired, Dennis is killing us, I don't want to go to practice today, I got in my car and drove to practice and gave it all I had for that day. And it's the days like that that make all the difference. Literally on the way over here to the track today for the 200, this is my sixth round. And so I just literally remember being on the bus coming over here and just picturing there was one day we had a fall workout and we had 300s in the grass, and me and Tonia Marshall, we were like in the first group or whatever the case may be. And so in the fall, like Tonia's like really on top of it. Like she's like, I'm finna go. Either you coming with me or you not. And so I was like, it's the last one. My legs are dead, but I'm gonna push myself. And I remember we got on that last 100-meter split, or on the last 100 meters of the 300, and I remember telling myself like, no, like don't be afraid to just, or don't be complacent with just staying behind her. Try to beat her. And that right there was a game changer for me, because it's very easy to come out here to the big stage. You get in these races with all these amazing women. They have all of these accolades. And it's very easy to belittle yourself, to make yourself feel like you don't belong here, or that, you haven't worked as hard as they have because they already have it. But that's not the case. It's all a matter of what you feel like you can do on that day, and just really 100% believing in yourself and doing and pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. That's what makes the difference.
A word from someone that's holding 2 gold medals in the space of a week.
Listen, you don't get 2 gold medals not pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. I did that this year, and now I'm a double world champ.
Now that this has happened, 2026, I'm scared. Genuinely shooketh. What have we got in store for 2026? And how are you going to use this moment to kind of propel? Because you use Paris to bring us 2025. What the hell is 2025 kind of translate to in 2026?
Yeah, well, obviously this year, well, going into 2026, I'll definitely have a target on my back. And so it's going to be navigating that. I've never been in that space before. And so it's going to be interesting to see, how bad do I really want it? How bad do I really want to stay on top? And that's going to be something that's going to take a lot more discipline and a lot more sacrifice. And, obviously it's not going to be something that's easy, because like I said before, the events that I run is very stacked, very very high strung, you know. At any given day, it could be anybody's time. This year was definitely my time, and I understand that. And so, you know, I've lived in worlds where it was other people's times. And so, you know, my goal going into 2026 is to just always stay true to myself. You know, don't try to make it bigger than what it is. Focus on the things that I need to do, and then we'll see what happens.
Love that. Thank you so, so much. And congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
Show us the... Right.
The other one at the crib.
Yeah.
But
Love it.
we're not done yet, though. We got one more gold medal to get. One more.
I'll see you in 2 days.
See you in 2 days.